If you're over 70, you've earned the right to live with joy, strength, and confidence. But here's something important: a world-renowned heart surgeon recently warned that there are 7 common medicines older adults often take that could actually do more harm than good when used long-term or without proper medical guidance. These include certain pain relievers, sleep aids, and even some heart medications that might interact badly or drain your energy. So before you reach for another pill, make sure you talk with your doctor or pharmacist about what's truly necessary and what might be holding your body back from feeling its best. Many older adults assume that if a doctor once prescribed a medication, it must still be good for them years later. But the truth is, the body changes with age. The liver, kidneys, and heart don't process drugs in the same way they did at 40 or even 60. And that means medicines that were once safe or beneficial can begin to cause unwanted side effects or interactions over time. A heart surgeon who has treated thousands of seniors recently emphasized that there are 7 commonly used medications that can silently harm your energy, your circulation, and even your cognitive health if they aren't regularly reviewed. These include certain over-the-counter pain relievers like ibuprofen or naproxen, which can stress the kidneys and increase blood pressure, popular sleep aids that may cause confusion or imbalance, and even some heart medications that interact with supplements or each other in ways that reduce their effectiveness. The problem isn't the medicine itself, it's that as we age, our systems become more sensitive and our tolerance shifts. Many seniors end up taking multiple medications, often prescribed by different specialists over the years. This can lead to something known as polypharmacy, which simply means taking too many drugs at once without realizing how they interact. It's one of the leading causes of dizziness, fatigue, and falls among older adults. The heart surgeon's message is simple: review your medication list at least once or twice a year with your doctor or pharmacist. Ask questions. What is each medicine doing for me? Is it still necessary? Are there safer or simpler alternatives? Sometimes a lifestyle change, like adjusting diet or physical activity, can replace a pill entirely. For instance, many people take daily anti-inflammatory medications for joint pain when light movement, stretching, or weight management could relieve much of the discomfort naturally. Others rely on sleep aids that leave them groggy in the morning, when what they truly need is a calmer nighttime routine, reduced caffeine, or a more consistent bedtime schedule. It's not about rejecting medical care, it's about becoming an informed partner in your own health. Medications can be life-saving when used correctly, but over time, the body's reaction can turn unpredictable. For example, long-term use of certain acid reflux medicines has been linked to lower mineral absorption and weakened bones. Some cholesterol drugs, while effective, can occasionally cause muscle weakness if taken without monitoring. Even seemingly harmless supplements or herbal remedies can cause trouble when mixed with prescription drugs. Seniors who take blood thinners, for instance, must be cautious with vitamin E or fish oil, as they can increase bleeding risk. The key is awareness. Older adults should keep a clear, up-to-date list of every medication and supplement they take, including dosage and frequency, and share it with all their healthcare providers. That simple act prevents duplication, interactions, and unnecessary prescriptions. It also allows doctors to fine-tune doses to match your current health status, rather than one from years ago. When you review medications, pay attention to how your body feels. If you've noticed new fatigue, digestive issues, dizziness, memory lapses, or loss of balance, don't just assume it's old age. These are often side effects of drug interactions or overdosing from overlapping prescriptions. A simple adjustment might restore your energy and focus without needing another pill. Your body gives you clues, it's important to listen. Lifestyle changes can also play a huge role in reducing dependency on medication. Many chronic issues like high blood pressure, mild joint pain, or sleep problems respond incredibly well to nutrition, hydration, light exercise, and stress reduction. Foods rich in potassium and magnesium, for example, can naturally support blood pressure control, while omega-3 fatty acids from fish or flaxseed improve heart and brain function. Even a short daily walk can lower the need for blood sugar or cholesterol medications over time. When you focus on strengthening your body and mind through natural means, you often find yourself needing fewer artificial aids. Another overlooked aspect is medication timing and hydration. Many seniors take pills all at once in the morning without realizing that some drugs should be taken with food, others on an empty stomach, and some spaced apart from each other. Dehydration, which is common in older adults, can make medicine side effects worse because it slows the kidney's ability to filter substances properly. A simple routine, drinking enough water throughout the day, eating balanced meals, and spacing doses correctly can dramatically improve how you feel. Having open, honest conversations with your healthcare team is essential. Doctors appreciate patients who are proactive. Don't be afraid to say, "I've been feeling more tired lately," or "I'm wondering if all these medications are still necessary." These questions show that you care about your health and want to understand your treatment. A good doctor will always listen and help you make a plan that fits your current condition, not just your past diagnosis. At its core, reviewing your medications is about reclaiming control over your health and energy. You're not just following instructions, you're learning how each pill affects your unique body. And that awareness, more than anything else, can help you stay active, alert, and independent well into your later years. Movement is one of the simplest and most powerful ways to stay healthy after 70. The body was never designed for long hours of sitting, and yet that's what modern life encourages. As we age, muscles naturally lose some strength, joints become stiffer, and balance can decline, but these are not signs that life is slowing down. They are reminders that the body thrives on gentle, regular motion. Even light activity signals the heart to pump more efficiently, the brain to release mood-lifting chemicals, and the joints to stay lubricated and flexible. The good news is that staying active doesn't require a gym membership or expensive equipment. It simply means finding small, enjoyable ways to move every day. Something as simple as a 10-minute walk after breakfast or dinner can transform how the body feels. Walking helps improve circulation, reduces the risk of blood clots, and keeps the legs strong. It also clears the mind and supports digestion. For those with mobility challenges, movement can start in a chair. Raising arms, rolling shoulders, or flexing ankles all keep the blood flowing and muscles engaged. The important thing is consistency. The body responds to what you do most often, not what you do occasionally. Daily, gentle effort matters more than intensity or duration. Many older adults believe exercise has to be difficult to be effective, but that's a myth. Light exercise is often safer and more beneficial because it doesn't overstrain the heart or joints. Stretching in the morning to loosen up muscles, or practicing simple balance exercises like standing on one foot near a wall, helps prevent falls and improves coordination. Yoga or Tai Chi are also wonderful for seniors. They strengthen the body, calm the mind, and train focus and breathing. Just 15 minutes a day can boost energy and reduce anxiety. Movement also has a powerful effect on the heart. The heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows stronger when used regularly. Light aerobic activities such as walking, swimming, or cycling increase heart rate gently, which helps maintain cardiovascular health and manage blood pressure. Even household chores like sweeping, gardening, or tidying up contribute to daily movement. What matters most is staying in motion throughout the day rather than sitting for long, uninterrupted periods. Joint health is another major benefit of consistent movement. When we stop using our joints, the surrounding muscles weaken and stiffness sets in. That's why regular activity is one of the best defenses against arthritis discomfort. Water exercises are particularly kind to the joints because the buoyancy reduces strain while still allowing the body to move freely. Gentle resistance exercises with light bands or small hand weights also help preserve muscle tone, which supports bones and posture. Maintaining muscle strength is one of the best ways to stay independent and avoid injuries later in life. Light exercise also boosts brain function. When you move, more oxygen and nutrients flow to the brain, which improves memory and focus. Movement also stimulates the release of endorphins, natural mood enhancers that fight off feelings of depression and anxiety. Studies show that older adults who stay physically active experience less cognitive decline and are better able to manage stress. The simple rhythm of walking or stretching can become a form of meditation, helping the mind stay calm and clear. Beyond physical and mental health, movement can bring a renewed sense of purpose and joy. It's not just about exercise, it's about staying engaged with life. A morning walk with a friend, dancing to your favorite song, or joining a community class can create moments of connection that strengthen both the body and the spirit. Social activity itself. Food has the power to heal, energize, and even slow down the aging process. What you eat after 70 can make all the difference in how you feel, how you move, and how you think. The body doesn't need as many calories as it once did, but it still needs a steady supply of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to keep everything running smoothly. The quality of your food becomes far more important than the quantity. Every bite can either strengthen or weaken you. Choosing real, colorful, and nutrient-rich foods helps support your heart, brain, bones, and immune system, allowing you to stay active and vibrant well into later life. A diet filled with natural, whole foods provides the kind of slow, steady energy your body craves. Brightly colored fruits and vegetables are especially powerful because their pigments are full of antioxidants compounds that fight inflammation and cell damage. Berries, spinach, kale, carrots, and bell peppers all contain nutrients that protect against heart disease, cancer, and memory decline. Leafy greens in particular are rich in vitamin K, which supports bone strength and helps regulate blood clotting. Eating a rainbow of produce not only nourishes your body, but also keeps meals visually appealing and enjoyable, which makes it easier to stick with healthy habits. Protein becomes more important as you age, because muscle naturally diminishes over time. Including lean protein sources such as fish, chicken, eggs, beans, and lentils helps preserve muscle mass and maintain strength. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and trout are especially valuable because they contain omega-3 fatty acids, healthy fats that reduce inflammation and support brain health. These fats also keep your skin supple and your heart functioning smoothly. For those who don't eat fish, walnuts, chia seeds, and flaxseed are excellent alternatives that provide similar benefits. Healthy fats are not the enemy. Olive oil, avocados, and nuts supply energy and help absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and K. They also help lower bad cholesterol and raise good cholesterol levels, which supports cardiovascular health. The key is moderation. Small amounts of healthy fats each day go a long way. Avoid trans fats or highly processed oils, which are often found in packaged snacks or fried foods, as they increase inflammation and strain the heart. Carbohydrates are often misunderstood. They are not inherently bad, but the type of carbohydrates you choose matters greatly. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice provide fiber that keeps digestion smooth, stabilizes blood sugar, and supports heart health. In contrast, refined carbohydrates, white bread, pastries, sugary cereals spike blood sugar quickly and leave you feeling tired and hungry soon after. Fiber is particularly crucial for older adults because it supports gut health, lowers cholesterol, and helps prevent constipation. Including plenty of vegetables, fruits, and whole grains ensures you get enough fiber naturally. Hydration plays a vital role in nutrition as well. Many seniors don't feel as thirsty as they used to, but dehydration can cause fatigue, confusion, and even joint pain. Water helps every cell in the body function properly, keeps skin soft, and aids digestion. Herbal teas, soups, and water-rich fruits like watermelon or cucumbers can help you stay hydrated throughout the day. Limiting sugary drinks and alcohol is equally important, since they can deplete essential nutrients and strain the liver and kidneys. Eating mindfully and with enjoyment is another key to wellness. Instead of rushing through meals, take time to savor each bite. Pay attention to how foods make you feel energized, calm, or sluggish. Your body gives feedback if you listen carefully. Sharing meals with friends or family not only enhances digestion but also nourishes emotional health. Eating together has been shown to improve appetite, mood, and even longevity. The act of preparing food can also be therapeutic, offering a sense of purpose and creativity. It's also wise to be cautious about portion sizes and processed foods. Packaged and fast foods are often loaded with sodium, sugar, and preservatives that can raise blood pressure and weaken the immune system. Cooking more meals at home gives you control over ingredients and lets you enjoy fresher, cleaner flavors. Even small improvements like swapping white rice for brown rice or replacing creamy sauces with olive oil and herbs can make a big difference over time. Supplements can help fill nutritional gaps, but they should never replace whole foods. Before taking any vitamins or herbal products, it's best to talk with a healthcare professional to ensure they're safe and won't interact with medications. In most cases, the nutrients from real food are absorbed more efficiently and work in harmony with the body's natural systems. Food is deeply connected to how you feel day to day. When you eat balanced meals, your mood stabilizes, your energy levels stay steady, and your immune system becomes stronger. The right foods even help you sleep better and think more clearly. A nourishing diet is not about strict rules, it's about supporting the life you want to live. After 70, eating well is not just about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Every healthy meal you prepare is a step toward vitality, confidence, and longevity. helping your body and mind stay young no matter your age. Emotional health and relationships are some of the most powerful forces that influence how long and how well we live. After 70, physical health often gets most of the attention, but emotional and relational wellness are just as vital for maintaining strength, memory, and a sense of purpose. Human beings are wired for connection, and when those connections weaken, the mind and body both begin to suffer. Studies have shown that loneliness can be as harmful to health as smoking or obesity, while social engagement can protect against depression, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Maintaining meaningful relationships gives you something to look forward to each day, strengthens your resilience, and nourishes your spirit. As people age, life naturally brings changes: retirement, the loss of loved ones, children moving away, or health challenges that limit mobility. These shifts can lead to isolation if they're not met with intention. That's why it's so important to stay connected, to keep reaching out even when it feels easier to withdraw. A simple phone call, a chat with a neighbor, or joining a community activity can lift the heart and remind you that you are still part of something larger than yourself. Connection doesn't need to be grand, it just needs to be genuine. Listening to someone, offering kindness, or sharing laughter creates small moments of joy that build emotional strength over time. Forgiveness is another crucial part of emotional wellness. Carrying anger, resentment, or regret drains the body of energy and keeps the heart tense. At this stage of life, peace becomes more valuable than pride. Letting go of old grudges doesn't mean forgetting what happened, it means choosing to free yourself from the weight of the past. When you release bitterness, your body feels lighter, your sleep improves, and your relationships open up. Forgiveness is an act of self-care that can renew both your mind and your spirit. Relationships also play a vital role in brain health. Meaningful conversations, shared experiences, and emotional bonds stimulate the brain in ways that reading or puzzles alone cannot. Talking with others helps keep your memory sharp, your language skills active, and your perspective balanced. It challenges your mind to stay engaged and curious. Even disagreements, when handled respectfully, encourage problem-solving and empathy skills that keep your cognitive function strong. The more socially and emotionally engaged you are, the more resilient your brain becomes against aging-related decline. Kindness and compassion also have measurable health benefits. When you show care to others, whether through volunteering, helping a friend, or simply offering a smile, your body releases oxytocin, a hormone that reduces stress and lowers blood pressure. It's nature's built-in reward system for being kind. Acts of kindness create a positive feedback loop. Helping others boosts your mood, which in turn inspires more connection, leading to a happier, more fulfilling life. Older adults who regularly practice kindness tend to report higher satisfaction, stronger immunity, and less anxiety. Romantic and family relationships can also evolve beautifully in later life. This is a time to deepen love, not to chase perfection. Communication becomes more about understanding and appreciation rather than control or criticism. Expressing gratitude and affection daily keeps emotional bonds strong. For couples, spending quality time together, sharing meals, taking walks, or reminiscing about happy memories can rekindle intimacy and strengthen companionship. For families, maintaining open and loving communication helps bridge generational gaps and keeps the sense of belonging alive. Self-love is another vital part of relationship wellness. The relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. Speak kindly to yourself, acknowledge your worth, and give yourself permission to rest and heal. Many older adults have spent decades caring for others. Now is the time to care for yourself with the same compassion. Doing things that make you happy, whether it's gardening, reading, or listening to music, feeds your emotional energy and allows you to show up more fully for others. Community engagement is one of the most effective ways to nurture emotional health. Joining a local club, volunteering, or participating in faith or hobby groups can create new friendships and a renewed sense of belonging. The simple act of being around others with shared. The mind is one of the most powerful tools for staying youthful and vibrant after 70. What you think, how you focus, and the attitude you carry each day can influence your physical health, energy levels, and overall quality of life. A positive mindset doesn't just make you feel happier, it can actually improve your heart health, strengthen your immune system, and reduce stress-related inflammation. The brain responds to your thoughts like muscles respond to movement. When you challenge and nourish it, it grows stronger and more resilient. Staying mentally active and grateful creates a ripple effect that touches every part of your well being. Keeping the mind sharp begins with curiosity. Learning something new stimulates neural connections and helps protect the brain from decline. It doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as picking up a new hobby, reading a book outside your usual interests, or exploring technology at your own pace. When you engage in new experiences, your brain releases dopamine, a chemical linked to motivation and pleasure. This keeps you mentally alert and emotionally uplifted. The more you challenge your brain in enjoyable ways, the better it performs. Try learning a language, taking a painting class, or joining a discussion group. These activities keep your mind active while also fostering social connections that support emotional health. Memory and concentration can also be strengthened through simple daily habits. Solving puzzles, crosswords, or memory games are great ways to keep the brain agile. Even recalling details from your day, like what you ate for breakfast or what song was playing on the radio, helps sharpen focus. Mindfulness exercises, such as deep breathing and meditation, also support cognitive health by reducing mental clutter. When you train your mind to be present, you become more aware, calm, and emotionally balanced. This mental stillness is often the key to feeling younger and more in control of your emotions. Gratitude is another cornerstone of emotional and mental well-being. Taking time to appreciate what you have, rather than focusing on what's missing, reshapes the way your brain processes information. People who practice gratitude consistently show lower levels of stress hormones and higher levels of happiness. Keeping a gratitude journal or simply pausing each day to reflect on the good moments, like a warm conversation, a beautiful sunrise, or a delicious meal, helps rewire your mind toward optimism. Over time, gratitude becomes a habit that shields you from negativity and builds emotional resilience. Stress, when left unchecked, can quietly drain both mental and physical vitality. Older adults often face challenges such as health concerns or loss, but maintaining perspective can make all the difference. Instead of focusing on what cannot be controlled, focus on what can be changed: your mindset, your reactions, your routines. Practices like meditation, gentle yoga, prayer, or even spending quiet moments in nature help regulate emotions and bring inner peace. The goal isn't to eliminate all stress, but to manage it gracefully, knowing that peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Another way to nurture the mind is through creativity. Creative expression engages the brain in unique ways, improving cognitive flexibility and emotional balance. Writing, sketching, playing an instrument, or crafting allow thoughts and emotions to flow freely. These activities don't have to be perfect or productive, they just need to bring you joy. Creative play activates the same parts of the brain involved in problem solving, helping you stay mentally agile while offering a sense of accomplishment. Maintaining optimism can also significantly improve health outcomes. People who approach life with hope and humor tend to recover faster from illness, cope better with setbacks, and live longer. Optimism isn't about ignoring reality, it's about choosing to see possibility even when challenges arise. Life after 70 can bring unexpected obstacles, but it can also bring wisdom, patience, and deeper appreciation. Focusing on what's working well in your life, your relationships, your experiences, your strengths, keeps the mind oriented toward growth rather than decline. Equally important is staying connected to purpose. Having something meaningful to wake up for each day keeps the brain engaged and motivated. It could be caring for a garden, mentoring younger people, volunteering, or pursuing a lifelong passion. Purpose gives structure to your days and creates a sense of direction that keeps depression and apathy at bay. The mind thrives on meaning, and when you give your energy to something that matters, you naturally feel more alive. The combination of curiosity, gratitude, and purpose creates a mental environment where joy and peace can flourish. When you fill your thoughts with appreciation rather than worry, and curiosity rather than fear, your body responds with better energy, sleep, and vitality. The link between the mind and body is undeniable. What you think, you feel. What you feel, you live. Choosing positive thoughts and focusing on personal growth keeps your spirit youthful, your mind active, and your outlook bright. Aging becomes not a decline, but a continuous unfolding of wisdom and grace. The mind, when nourished with gratitude, learning, and love, remains a source of strength and renewal at any age.